Welcome everyone to Universe Media. Today we're talking about Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I hope I said that right. I hope that wasn't offensive, but messing that name up at all.
Yeah, you messed up 10 rings. Sorry.
How else am I supposed to say 10 rings?
Yes. So, great movie. Marvel always knocks it out of the park for some reason.
Some reason they just never miss.
And always, Marvel always gotta have that humor in it.
Yeah,
Definitely so.
Had a great mixture of combat and action, combat and comedy, suspense, drama, family issues, everything. I just ain't sure how Marvel ties all this into all the other ones. It's just so amazes me every time I watch it. Probably if you watch the movies at like slow speed, you could pick out some mess ups, slip ups, things there. But how in the world do they connect all of these movies? They're all intertwined and just never miss. It's really crazy. But this movie starts out giving you a little bit of backstory of where the Ten Rings come from. Nobody really knows, but this man finds them. Shang-Chi's dad finds them, and he's able to live pretty much forever. As long as
like 1,000 years.
10,000 years. Fighting everybody. Had no sort of technology to fight the Ten Rings. Like, what the heck? Just floating rings beats everybody up. Still very clueless of where they come from. We just know that they're there.
Then it runs to, and also it runs to certain people, and they can. This lady, she fends him off. It's just.
Yeah. This lady just defies gravity. She's an airbender, apparently. We went to the land of Avatar, and she's an airbender.
And then they fall in love.
They fall in love. She beats his butt, falls in love.
Okay, I can't beat you, so I'm gonna marry you. It's kind of.
That's how it always goes, right?
Yeah.
So, is that what happened to you? Our mom beat you up?
I just couldn't defeat her, so gave in.
And here we are now.
So now I had 2 kids to save the world.
Well, you don't have any rings, though.
You got one.
I give all that up.
He's not divorced, by the way. He's still got the ring.
Yes.
It's too little.
But
what?
All right.
Okay,
Fat fingers over here. Anyway.
Okay.
How do we get off talking about me? It's not Marvel.
Anyways, now we see where Shang-Chi is nowadays. Now he is Sean. Just Sean.
So, if you want to change your name and hide, try to change it up a little bit.
And he does valet parking now, and they also give a reference to NASCAR, which is our other channel talking about NASCAR there. So we really appreciate the NASCAR reference, even though we're intertwined with NASCAR and Marvel, so it just ties us all together. So once again, Marvel ties everything together. When are we going to get a NASCAR cinematic universe? It's got to happen. We need the NCU.
Yes.
Anyways, Jeff Gordon's in the Marvel universe now. It is canon.
Not him, just his name.
His name. So that means Jeff Gordon
is
there.
They recognized him. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. But anyways, eventually we're going to skip a whole lot of parts because we
whole lot of fight scenes.
Whole lot of fight scenes. I
don't know how they choreograph all these fight scenes.
Insane.
The favorite one was in the bus.
Yeah, the bus scene, really great camera work. Also had some comedy mixed in with a whole lot of butt kicking. Then we get introduced to this guy, this
that just
huge
records.
guy. Yeah, there's a guy that records, makes fun of us, and I wouldn't really.
Yeah, it's like
I didn't get no
so then they got a
for that.
YouTuber in there apparently.
Yeah.
And he's just live streaming the fight scene. So
yeah,
that's cool.
I would have totally done that too. We get this cool.
Yeah, you might lose your life and then.
Yeah, I'm about to die, but look at this guy. He's got a razor for his hand. Wow.
Yeah.
That turns up.
So he cut his hand off just to put a machete.
Yeah, he cuts the brakes off. He probably doesn't know what brakes are. You know, he's from Russia, China.
You got a
wherever.
sword. Watch out where you slinging it
Yeah,
on a bus. I mean,
be mindful, man. Think about the children.
I mean, why is Marvel always tearing up buses?
Yeah.
You know, like Spider-Man, they tore up buses and trains, and it's like,
Yeah, it really reminded me of the scene in Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock and Spider-Man. Spider-Man had to stop the train or whatever, or bus, whatever it was. I think it was a train. But they eventually got the bus stopped.
yeah.
But
I
unfortunately,
ain't gonna tell you how. It was pretty cool. It's just what's happening with the light.
I don't know. I'm getting possessed. But anyways, we got to do it for the video.
The guy with the machete's coming.
The guy with the machete ends up stealing the pendant from Shang-Chi, and Shang-Chi's got to find his sister, and he's got to explain everything to Katie, and she's like, wow, you're not even who I knew. And yeah.
But you can explain on the bus. At the
Yeah,
plane.
On the plane, yeah. And we get to this cool fight club sort of thing with just all these giant people.
And you see a familiar face from Doctor
Well,
Strange.
there was one giant person. A lot
Giant person.
a lot of little people that could be the giant person's buttons, as Emily was talking about. Wong, I think his name was.
Yep.
And
If
he
you didn't
ends
watch,
up beating, I think, Abomination. I think it was Abomination.
Yeah.
They
But
never
just
said
thinking-
his name. And I remember when the trailer came out, everybody was like, is that Abomination? Wow, he's going to be a big part in this movie. He just gets in there and gets his butt
He just
kicked.
had a little cameo.
Gets his butt kicked in 2 seconds.
He hits himself.
He hits himself. And yeah, Wong is awesome.
Yeah.
And we'll get back to him later.
He's an important character in here.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't always through the movie, but you'll see him later.
So get this insane fight scene because the Ten Rings has found both Shang-Chi and Shaolin. I hope I said that right.
I think so.
I think so. Shaolin. So the sister, which is Shaolin, is not too happy about Shang-Chi showing up because he dipped on
He
him.
said I'll be back and never showed up for 6 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would you be mad too? It's like, I mean, your brother sister leaves and then
Yeah, if
I'll be
you
back
leave-
in 3 days and then all of a sudden
If you leave me for
It's
3
6
days
years.
and never come back for till 6 years, then I would hate you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep that noted. If
But-
you ever wanted me to kill people, yeah.
yeah. So there's definitely a little fight scene between those two. It reminded me of Thor and Hulk.
Except for if he doesn't say, it's a friend from work.
It's a friend from work. No, he's like, he's trying to talk to her and she's just trying to kick his butt. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
sort of type deal.
So yeah, then the Ten Rings comes, ambushes the whole entire fight club, and eventually apprehends Shang-Chi, even though Shang-Chi was holding his own against a really weird masked man who had some connections with Shang-Chi back when he was part of the Ten Rings.
Yeah, stabbed his face.
Yeah.
But I mean, they go back to their father's place, and you think, oh, they'll be captive and stuff. But no, he's very.
And this scene really reminded me of Black Widow when they had that family get-together reunion.
It's
Yeah.
mostly
Yeah.
every movie just come into
Yeah.
one.
Marvel likes to do references. You gotta.
Then they have a disagreement, and then they get locked up.
And they get locked up. And then we meet a guy from Iron Man 3, the good old Mandarin, fake Mandarin, who is orange, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Everybody's scared of the
he's a
orange.
funny character.
Really funny.
He made me laugh all the time.
He's like Korg, but made of not rocks.
not rock.
Yeah.
Made of flesh.
Had a funny little pet. It's like, oh, they can see you. You're real. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny. You had to be there.
And then he plays dead.
Yeah. So
But they escape.
yeah, they escape and they go to their mother's old place, which you gotta do this
It's
really.
very, very secret place to get into.
And you gotta tread a fine line. You can't go too fast. You can't go too slow, because the trees open and close.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny when the little creature, I mean, he was translating for him, but said you got a 19% of chance of surviving. So that's a good chance.
Yeah, better than 0, right?
Yeah. I mean,
so eventually they get through this forest to get to the Tulao or something like that.
yeah, they're not very happy to see them.
Not very happy.
If it wasn't for
Tallow,
their
I mean.
aunt. So
Yeah. So the aunt comes in, advocates for them, and they get invited in to their way of life and prepare for the Ten Rings arrival there, which we didn't mention it before, but the dad, the father, the owner of the Ten Rings, forgot his Chinese name.
He has a hard name to
Hard
say,
name.
so.
Yeah.
I'm not good with names.
Not good, especially Chinese names. I'm not very good at it. Hope I did a pretty solid job so far. But yeah, he gets these visions of his wife, Shang-Chi's mom,
Calling for him.
calling for him.
I mean, but it's not. It's a trick.
It's a trick. It
These are
is.
some very bad demons trying to get out.
Yeah, very bad demons.
That steal your soul.
Yeah, the soul suckers.
They're all locked up, and he comes to try to set them free.
And only the Ten Rings has the force to open the dragon scales. And he gets there. They hold their own against the Tulao. And yeah, we had another great fighting scene between all of them. Shang-Chi finds his dad. They have a little fight. And ultimately, Shang-Chi did a pretty solid job.
Yeah, I mean, he was there. He's going to get his dad paid back, but he couldn't follow through with just going and killing him. I mean, it'd be kind of hard.
Yeah.
You care for your parents, and then I know he's going to try to do something bad, but you just can't force yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
do that.
imagine if I would have to kill you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very bad.
imagine.
Okay, fight.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah.
But I think he sacrificed himself.
You might want to sleep with one eye open.
Yeah. So I think he sacrificed himself. You realize he's messed up, and
within that fight sequence, the rings, or at least 5 of them, they find their way to Shang-Chi.
yeah, Shang-Chi somehow controlled 5 of them. And so he was like, I mean, wow.
That was really poetic battle. Watching the changing of the guard, going from evil to good. The rings change colors to from blue to yellow. I know that's not the same one, but kind of orangish.
Yeah.
But eventually this monster escapes.
I tried.
Yeah, I think it's
I can't.
It's over to the book.
here. But yeah, this monster eventually escapes,
It's like that.
and also this dragon comes out of nowhere under the water, and that's the good dragon.
Yeah.
Very epic looking dragon, awesome dragon. But eventually, the soul sucker sucks the soul of the dad, and the rings all go back to Shang-Chi. And yeah, the true changing of the guard. The dad is gone, no longer with us, or with them. He was never with us. And we get this battle between the beasts. The good beast versus the very ugly bad beast.
Yeah, and Bowen is still sucking all his souls, and the more souls he gets, the stronger he gets.
But if he gets, assuming it's a he, if it gets the soul of the good dragon, then it's all over. There's nothing
powerful. Nothing else can beat it. Really.
And it almost succeeds.
Yeah, it was just right there, about to suck the soul right out of the dragon, and
Katie just hit him.
Then Katie
stepped up to the plate,
steps up.
and she shot the arrow right in the right place, hit him right in the neck. Boom! That saved the whole world.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And Hawkeye has some real competition now.
Yeah. Well, she just learned to shoot the
I
bow.
wonder if she'll make
A
some
day
sort
ago.
of cameo in Hawkeye coming up. Who knows?
I don't know.
But it would be cool to see them, shoot
Work
arrows
together?
together. Yeah, work together.
No, she goes to him to help her shoot the bow.
Possibly.
Maybe so.
But he is a good
But
person.
yeah, I mean, a lot of people died during that whole fighting thing. So
Yeah.
I mean, that took half the village out. And,
Yeah, eventually Shang-Chi kills this beast, seals it away forever. It is gone. It blows it up. It's gone.
yeah.
There's no coming back. It's not going to pretend to be a woman any longer.
So he's very powerful now because he's got the 10 rings, and so watch out for him.
Watch out. And yeah, pretty much everybody lives happily ever after. And Shang-Chi during the end credits gets, I guess he's invited to the Avengers now.
Bruce
Yes.
Banner and Captain Marvel invited him to Avengers.
Yeah, it's funny because they're back home talking to their friends about what happened, and they don't even believe in the words they're saying. It's like,
And then here comes Wrong through the, what is that thing?
Portal.
The portal.
Magic
Mm.
portal.
And then ask them to come with him.
yeah, I didn't get one in Magic Portal myself.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
silly.
me too. I would love that. I can just go to any
Can
place I want.
Can I be you guys' Sorcerer Supreme?
You have to talk to
Oh,
Doctor Strange.
I'll have to. But hey, man, you've been working hard. I feel like you need some of that load off of you, and I can take some of that load.
Yeah, yes. So they're trying to analyze these rings. They just don't know what they're made
So-
of, where they come from, or
Yeah, the smartest guy in the world, Bruce Banner, cannot figure it out where they come from, and using this really awesome technology to all their artifacts that they know, it matches nothing. There's no sort of like,
And there's
even the material that it's made out of, don't even know what it's made out of.
and then they find a beeper thing.
Yeah, apparently it is giving a signal to something. Who
So-
knows what that something is? There's really no hints. Maybe all of you Marvel fanatics know what
could it be?
What it could be. Give us your best theories in the comments below. And
And as always, once we get down to the end of the movie, you know,
And here-
you know who is there just to watch a movie.
And
Yeah.
here's the thing: if you go watch a Marvel movie, you gotta stay till the whole thing is over.
all the way through, long
When-
credit sequence.
Until the end credits end. And there's no scenes.
Then we get a glimpse of Xiaoling's. I'm really struggling here with the name. But she is now the
She took over.
leader.
She took over her dad's place as the leader of that group, and
Now it's up to her to decide, is the Ten Rings going to be for good or for evil? Now women can fight alongside the men, so it will be stronger than what it was with the father there.
yeah, I first thought, they showed a bunch of women fighting. I was like, oh, she's going to train up a whole bunch of women fighters, but no, there's men and women fighting, or learning, and so I don't know what that's going to turn into.
Maybe they'll meet Thor and build a new Asgard out of all these
I don't know.
members and have their own Valkyrie or something. I don't know. But yeah, solid movie.
Yeah, definitely action packed. I just really enjoy Marvel movies.
I'm mind blown by it.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any words to say because
See,
it was so good.
I went into this movie not knowing a thing about Shang-Chi, and I had, kind of low expectations. But I think they did a really good job on this movie. And also the Chinese culture was really fun to watch. All the great action scenes was great.
I think the Magical Forest was one of my favorite places to watch because to see all the trees move and all that. I mean, this is so amazing, and I mean, they had to drive perfectly through there to find out how to get bullets.
Yeah. So great movie. I'd say 9 out of 10. Great movie.
Definitely so.
It's gonna be hard for us to watch a movie that we don't like from.
I mean,
Especially for Marvel.
if you go in and like watch a Thor or Avengers, you kind of got kind of backstory from it, and you just been a fan, go watch it. But Shang-Chi, you just ain't really sure what to expect, and then you come in there and it's like, boom, wow, I'm just blown away.
But there is never a bad Marvel movie that I have ever watched. And I watched all of them.
Even the ones that people say are bad, I really don't see.
And I watched all the Marvel movies and the series, and they're all good.
Yeah. So
So.
overall, great movie.
That's probably why you're here too. You like all Marvel too.
So
Except for I am mad at the movie theater because they did not show the Spider-Man trailer.
even though
I watched it
Yeah.
a million times.
even though this channel is for people who have watched the movie, come here to talk about the movie. But if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It is great. And
And if you want,
hopefully it makes the whole.
and if you want to watch it again, please do because I want to watch it
so
again.
there's spoiler warning in the title. So yeah, I hope you didn't watch this movie
And if you're mad at us because of spoiler,
or watch this video.
you should have read in the title. Spoiler.
Yeah.
Now let's go back and
Don't
watch
just
it
click on
again.
videos.
Yeah. We're gonna go back and watch it again. And while we do that, hit that subscribe button.
And stay in the
Universe.
Stay in the universe. Yeah, we need you here.
stay in
Stay there.
Don't disappear.